Good morning, people from the internet. I'm Mama here, and the files of our little chat with Sophie went a little bit corrupted in the end, and the last files I'm just re-recording the greetings. That's why you will see a different location and a different hairstyle, maybe. So, hi Sophie, how's it going?
Hello, Andrea! So, it's so nice to see you here. Thank you so much for doing this in English. I'm sure all of you wish I could do this in Italian. Maybe one day. I will try. What does music do to you when you're in the zone playing a part that you love?
I know that my answer would sound a little bit too robotic and maybe too much affected about perfectionism, but the fact is that when I play guitar, even if I'm playing a part that I really like, I really love, my inner voice is too strong. And he says, make it sound right, make it sound tight, make it sound powerful and perfect and pristine. So when I play guitar, there's always the engineer kind of way of thinking that I have to deliver the pristine guitar track. So I'm not the kind of musician that can rightly lose up himself or herself into the track, into the music. I'm always too much focused on the technical part, on the technical side of that.
Nicely said. I personally think that you're a genius. I think that you have a very strong color to everything that you play. Like, it does sound like you a lot. Has it been difficult for you to live off of music, or has it just did it come naturally to you?
I would say that it was hard and natural at the same time. What I mean, I can recall clearly myself as a child listening to the stuff my dad was listening at the time. So you can imagine every kind of classic rock stuff that a dad born in the 60s would listen to. So AC/DC, Guns N' Roses, anything like that. I was immediately hooked up by the guitar solos and the fancy stuff, and luckily I enlarged my interests in music when I started to grow as a musician. So it was natural to me. I have the tendency to become a musician as I can remember. The hard stuff was always related to the mechanical aspect about that, and I know that many people don't believe that, but actually I've been struggling with my technique since I was 14, so the hard part was always related to the technical stuff. Even with my vocals, I've been working on my technique for 20 years and I'm still having hard times. Luckily, on the artistic level, I've always had, I think, a good taste and good ideas. What drives me mad is the fact that most of the times I don't have the tools, the mechanics, the technique to deliver that in an easy way. That's the hard part. So I think that I was hard and natural at the same time.
Okay, I can tell that you've been working a lot on your technique. I mean, it's amazing and admirable. I wish I could play like that, but I can't. So I just play my little chords and enjoy it anyway. So what is the biggest lesson you've learned in life as a musician?
I think I've learned many big lessons in the last 20 years of music career, even if I'm not. I don't consider myself a self-realized musician at all, but if I have to pick one, just one, it would be try to enjoy the process of being a musician, of making music, of being a musician, and don't wait to feel the fulfillment just when you reach a goal or achievement. Because if you stop a little bit and think about that, maybe it is pretty obvious, but we spend 90% of our times trying to achieve the goals more than enjoying actually the success. Because as human beings, we are really, really weird creatures. When we reach a goal, we have half of our brain that is really happy, and the half the other half of our brain that it is suffering because it knows that it is just temporary and our goals move forward, and we know that for the most part of our lives we're just too concerned about struggling to achieve the goal. So to me at least, it is really important to rediscover, even if I'm not experiencing immediate success.
Well, I love that. Like half brain knows that it's only temporary. I mean, that's so well said and it's so true. Enjoying it, yeah, that's a good thing for life too. Like enjoying life while it lasts, because we never know. We take a lot of things for granted. We all do, I'm sure. You played on all the tracks on my album. What do you think about them? How do you think the outcome is, and are you happy about it?
I think that was an interesting process because when I think about pop, odd-time signatures and distorted guitars are not on the spectrum, so it was interesting to work on pop songs that could deliver that kind of sound, and it was challenging sometimes because, again, writing a guitar solo in 7/4 is not easy, but I'm pretty satisfied with the results.
Well, yes, you should be very content, I think. You did a great job, and a lot of people think we're very brave that we have like guitar solos in every song, but I personally enjoy it, and I am, happy we do. Anyhow, so what are your thoughts about Fight for Your Life?
Fight for Your Life is a tender and sweet track with a strong meaning, and I really like the kind of contrast, and maybe it is just something I feel on my own and it's not actually there, but the bright chords on the piano against the melody of the song reminds me a lot of the 80s vibes I really like. And again, I know that I'm going through a nerdy feel talking about intervals and all-time signatures, but what I found really interesting is that this song, for the most part, is on 7/4, and again, when you think about pop songs, you don't think about all-time signatures. Most of the times you think about prog rock songs or prog metal songs where odd-time signatures are used to make you feel a kind of instability, and there's a joy on that. But on this song, what I found really interesting is that you don't feel that kind of instability, and you don't need to land on safer spots. The song flows even if there's actually an unconventional signature, but it gives personality and an original groove to the song. So if you're listening, watching to this, I strongly suggest to check out Fight for Your Life, because it is pretty good.
Yes, we all love the 80s, and I think, the whole like 7/4 as opposed to 4/4 gives you as a musician maybe a broader spectrum and like wider somehow. You can write in a different way, and it changes things. At least for me, I'm so used to like the pop 4/4. To me, it's been a good change and fun and like sort of addictive. Like now, it's all I do. Anyhow, thank you so much for doing this, answering these questions. Thanks for everything you've been playing and doing for the tracks, and I hope to come and see you soon. All right, bye everyone. Ciao.
Bye, Sophie. It was nice to chat with you. Arrivederci. Ciao.
Show up, show up.